Iridium. Hope everyone's doing all right today. So, reaction time. Been off for a few days. Now, got a song to react to. Toby Hitchcock and Forward. So, he's got an album coming out on Frontiers. Who else? Called Changes. And that's coming out on July the 9th. Now, Toby Hitchcock, if anyone doesn't know, this is his third album, solo album. But he sings for a band called Pride of Lions. So, what you get with Pride of Lions and Toby Hitchcock solo stuff, AOR, melodic rock. So if you're into that stuff, it sounds very sort of classic sort of AOR, you know, Survivor, Foreigner, that sort of stuff. So if that's what you're into, you'll probably love Toby Hitchcock. So what I said, July the 9th, album coming out. This is the first single. He's had 2 albums out, like I said. The first one was Mercury's Down, the second album, The Reckoning. Mercury's Down was a fantastic album. The Reckoning was good as well. Mercury's Down just pipped it to the post for me. On this album itself, or on this song and album, you've got obviously Toby Hitchcock on vocals, Martin Jepson Anderson on guitar, Nicholas Papapillo on drums, and Alessandro Del Vecchio on bass and keys. Now, that guy, Alessandro Del Vecchio, has been involved in so many projects for Frontiers. He's a writer, obviously bass player, keyboardist, but he's one of the main songwriters, I believe, for Frontiers. He's a name that crops up with so many artists. But, you know, he must be highly thought of, working with the likes of Toby Hitchcock and all those other artists that he's been involved with Frontiers. There's so many. So, like I said, if you like your Survivor, Foreigner, that sort of stuff, my mate Darren O'Sullivan from Sleeve Saturday, he's obviously heard of Toby Hitchcock. I'm hoping he hasn't heard this yet. He can actually listen to me for the first time. And he will absolutely, probably love this, because this is right up his street. AOR, you know, that's what he's right into. So, Darren, if you're watching this, let me know if you like this song. So, I don't know if it's going to be any different than the other 2 stuff. I hope not, because we want it in that vein of AOR. But I must say, Toby Hitchcock's voice is perfect for this sort of music. Very strong. His pronunciations within that scene, sort of, you know, you've got to have that sort of, it's a bit weird, isn't it? You've got to have that sort of voice in AOR. It fits that scene where you've got that, the way it's sung, the way every song word is sung in each song. I can't explain it, but you've got to have, you know, that's exactly what Jimmy Jameson, you know, that's what he was like. He might not have had the most powerful voice or sing to the heavens, but his pronunciations of words and the words he sang were perfect for that sort of music. That's what you get with Toby Hitchcock. And a lot of people are calling out for Toby Hitchcock to be a new Survivor singer. Why not? He's got a great voice. So, without further ado, Toby Hitchcock, and this one's called Forward. Looking forward to this. give it a bit of a stop there because it looks like the solo is going to come in. So his voice, man, this is one of the best one of his best performances for me, because that high end that he's hitting on this is just amazing. I don't know if you know what I mean about the way he sings his words. It's so clear, the clarity of every word he sings. But when he's hitting them high notes, man, this is in the vein of Mercury's Down, that first album, where I would say Mercury's Down was a little bit heavier, a little bit more guitar orientated, rather than the second album, which was The Reckoning, that had a little bit more beef behind it. And I think that's what this has got, is that sort of chugging guitar going on in the background. Obviously there's a lot of keys as well used in this song, but that's what AOR's about. That's what AOR's all about. It's about that more melodic side. But what you sometimes lack in AOR is that even though it's a melodic sounding music, you sometimes lack great choruses, or, you know, it's not the most catchiest chorus, but it has a certain feel about it. Whereas I think this has leans more towards that sort of melodic hard rock scene where you might get a great chorus crop up. And I think that's what you get here. His voice, man, it's like, I don't know, it's like a one-of-a-kind voice, but he's got little tinges of, I can hear Lou Gramm, without a doubt, little bits in there. Not quite, you know, I'm not saying he sounds like Lou Gramm, but you can, the strength when he's hitting those high notes of his voice. He's got a great voice, man. He really has. This is better than anything on The Reckoning for me. And this is the first song. So I'm looking forward to this album. But we're going to get a guitar solo now from Martin Jepson Anderson. So let's see what that's like. I'll try and comment on that. Sometimes I forget to comment on the guitar solo, but I'm going to have a good listen. Yeah, the guitar solo was good because we've got to remember that this is all about Toby Hitchcock's voice, and so it should be as well. This is his solo album. So it was, you know, I was just zoned in on Toby Hitchcock's voice, which was perfect. But the solo did what it had to do. It came in and out. It was good. It wasn't too flashy, because it shouldn't be on Toby Hitchcock's solo album. You know, it was great guitar playing. But Toby Hitchcock's voice, man, you know, when he was hitting those high notes there again, when he did that, is it a head voice? I don't understand vocal coaching, but I try to. But he did that amazing high notes that he's reaching. What a great voice. What a perfect fit for this sort of music. Great job. Absolutely great job. Does everything it should do. So I'll suggest checking out a lot of Toby Hitchcock solo albums. I actually like them better than the Pride of Lion stuff. That's just my point of view. I actually prefer them. I think they've got that more, what I was talking about the choruses stand out more for these solo albums than they do for the Pride of Lion stuff. But there's nothing wrong with the Pride of Lion stuff. It's just, I like the Toby Hitchcock solo stuff a bit more. And this is another one to look forward to. What a great year, man. July the 9th for this album. And it's going to be called Changes. Check it out. Tell me what you think of this song in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.